So this is how we do our lesson plan. So week 1 equals the first week of school, which is next week. So on Mondays, like every day, like today, you would be sending in your lesson plan before 7 p.m. Okay, so the first things first, subjects. So I put life skills because that's the class that I'm quote unquote teaching. Lesson name, this is very important so we know what's going to be taught that day. So since this is for week 1, aka the first week of school, which is next week, I put getting to know you and diversity. And then I just put a little note so I can remember what we're going to talk about. And then warm up. How are you going to start this lesson? Usually you can start it with a little game or you can start it with a question. So I put what is diversity? This is what's going to get everyone in the classroom talking. If you don't have a warm up, the class is not going to start off smooth. So after you have your warm up and discussion, you are going to do an activity in class. Every single day there has to be an activity. I don't care if it's in game. I don't care if it's role play. I don't care if you guys use Kahoot. Quiz is a really good one. Y'all want to use Quiz is. There's so many activities, trivia, whatever. Make sure there's an activity in class every single day or you are not doing your job correctly. Materials, if you need any, if you have worksheets, games, whatever you need, put it there. And if it's something I need to physically put in a room, if it's a room that I made, you need to let me know like the week before so I can plan it for the next week, okay? And then wrap up. This is also important. How are you going to conclude the lesson? So maybe have a question that you guys already talked about earlier, go over it and see if they really retained what was taught today in the class. And then homework, if any, and I put fill out baby bottle, which they would have to bring in the next week. And then they would have to show their homework to the whole class, like in class, be sending it in the chat. Everyone one at a time talking about their homework. I find doing it like that makes people want to come to class the next week because they have an assignment that they got to show to the rest of their students. So try stuff like that. That's what makes class more interesting, makes class more fun, and it gives them a reason to come back every single week. That's what we want to see consistently. We want to see consistency. We want to see students coming back each and every week.